so welcome to this week's meal prep video. Now you don't usually see my face on meal prep videos, but I'm going to do something a little bit different today. Since my meal preps have been kind of, I don't know, they haven't been very large lately, and it's just, it's hard to explain why. Sometimes it may be a lot of stuff and sometimes not very many things, and it's really gauged by my meal plan and what my plan is for the week and what I have in my freezers and my refrigerator. And so it's kind of hard to explain as I'm doing it. Oh, well, I only have this and I have this and I have this. So what I'm going to start doing, and please let me know in the comments below if you like this platform after you see everything. I am going to start showing you my meal plan for my dinners and my kind of breakfast and lunches that I have planned for myself. And that way you can see, this is my plan and this is why you see this. And like every Friday, what I do is on Thursdays I make my meal plan, and I usually just do dinners. Well, I'm trying to get myself motivated and planning out my meals better, and so I'm going to be doing breakfast, lunches, and dinners every Thursday. I'm planning it out. Friday, I clean out my refrigerators and I look through my freezers, and then I do my grocery list. So then I can kind of see, okay, what do I need to prep? Do I have things in the freezers? Do I have, what do I have going on? So what do I need to do meal prep? Then I make my meal prep list. So that is my process. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what I came up with this week, and let's get going.
Okay, so just in case you guys are not familiar, I have a happy planner, and this is part of the household, I think it's called household expansion pack, or I don't know. I can't remember what they call them for happy planner, but basically this is like the household pack. So this is the weekly meal planner, and so what I have done is I have all my dinners planned out for the week, and I plan my dinners from Friday through Thursday. So this particular one goes Monday through Sunday, and then there's an occasion. So that's why you don't see Fridays and Saturdays on here, and Sundays, because that would be the next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then so I put tonight, which is Sunday, right here. So I have, I'm gonna have that for dinner. So I kind of look at this. So after I put out all what my meals are going to be, and then my breakfast and lunches, I just put on one of these. Is also from the Happy Planner thing. I just kind of listed them out. I don't know what day I'm going to have them, because really that's kind of like what I feel like for the day. I planned the dinners because I work full time, so it is easier. The lunches I do the night before, because I do make my lunches the night before. Breakfast, it literally is, like, if I wake up late, then it's only going to be a yogurt or a protein smoothie, because I can do those on the way out the door. Had a little bit more time, I'll have some oatmeal and some avocado egg toast, that kind of thing. I also didn't write on here, I do have breakfast burritos and breakfast sandwiches in the freezer. So, I just like to give myself a lot of options. This is what I have available right now for breakfast, and this is what I have planned out for lunch. So what I do is I look at all this stuff, and I'm going to say, okay, what do I need to do for meal prep? I usually do the dinners first. So I look at veggie burgers. Okay, those are already made. They're in the freezer. Don't need to do any prep. Meatball soup. There is some prep to that involved, but I have chicken meatballs that I use. So I really don't need to do any prep for this, because I'm going to do a cook with me video on this. So I didn't want to make this normally. On a meal prep, I would probably make this entire soup, put it in mason jars, and it would be ready to go. But since I'm doing a cook with me video, I didn't want to make this ahead of time. So that's why there's nothing going to be in this video for that. Club sandwiches with sweet potato fries. There's no prep for this because I just bought the Alexia sweet potato fries, so they're already made. And club sandwiches, don't need a prep for that. Santa Fe chicken over rice. This is going to be a slow cooker meal. I just put it in there before I go to work, and so I really don't have any prep for this either. This is literally just some chicken breasts. You put corn in there and black beans and some Rotel tomatoes, and there you go. You got Santa Fe chicken. And then I'll just cook the rice when I get home. And then again, I don't have anything for the rest of the week. For this, a broccoli cheese This is baked broccoli and cheese with spaghetti squash, something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called. This, again, I'm doing a cook with me video. So once again, I normally would have made the spaghetti squash as I've shown you guys before in meal prep, but I didn't because I'm going to be doing a cook with me for this. And this is going to be tonight's dinner, so I will be filming that. I did make the sweet potatoes though, because for lunch I knew I wanted to do an avocado egg sweet potato, baked sweet potatoes. So you'll see I did some sweet potatoes. So then I just go through and make a list. Okay, what do I need to do for dinners this week? I didn't have to do anything, any kind of prep for dinners. As far as my family meals, I also look at those as well, but it's mostly slow cooker meals this week, and they're also having club sandwiches one day, and they'll be also like, they also like these veggie burgers, so they'll be making those. There's stroganoff one day that'll go in the crock pot. My husband can't eat chicken, in case you guys are new, so that's why he doesn't eat a lot of the same meals that I do, and these are chicken meatballs. So I do have to make different things on these days. And I know one is a stroganoff. The other day, I don't remember what it is, but I didn't have to do any prep because it's just literally crock pot. Just throw it in there and make it. Okay, so then I look at my list for my breakfast and my lunches. So for breakfast, I already have all this. And like I said, also there's breakfast burritos and there's breakfast sandwiches. So I won't be doing any kind of breakfast prep until those sandwiches and those burritos are gone. And then I will stock up again. So I knew I wanted to do a bagel sandwich with chicken salad and chicken Caesar wrap, chicken salad with crackers, and one of the veggie patties. I really like those veggie patties. That's why you'll see those quite a bit. No prep needed for that. I knew I needed chicken salad, so I did make chicken salad. No prep needed for this. The chicken's already cooked. And then it's just a matter of wrapping it all up. Again, chicken salad. So I only needed this week for lunch meal prep was chicken salad, and then my usual veggies and hummus, and then cleaning up the fruit. So I did my meal prep list. So this says meal prep there, and then here's my list. So I decided that it's been a pain trying to make pumpkin spice lattes in the morning, and I've been really craving them. So as you can tell, I went ahead and did up, well, you will see, I'm sorry, I'm filming this after I actually did my actual meal prep. So I am making some bases for the pumpkin spice chai lattes and the pumpkin spice coffee lattes, and I will put the link to my video down below where I showed you how to make these. But by making a base, it is simple. I now just have to heat them up and then add the coffee and then go. You know, or heat up the one with the tea. Tea's already in there, literally heat it up, blend it in the blender for a little bit just to make it kind of frothy. And then I have it, and it's just quick and easy. Don't have to go through that whole process of heating it up because I already did it. Baking some sweet potatoes, making some hard-boiled eggs, making chicken salad, cleaning the grapes, veggies and hummus, and then I made myself some little lunch boxes. And then I did have spaghetti squash and apple and pear sauce. I actually ended up having 2 or 3 jars of apple pear sauce left in the refrigerator from last week, so I decided not to make any. And then again, like I said, I decided to do the spaghetti squash recipe as a cook with me, so I didn't have to make that. So that is how I do my meal prep. Okay, so I hope you liked how I did this video today, and I hope that this helps you see what my process is to come up with for my meal prep list, and how and I hope this helps you understand why sometimes I have this and I have that, and sometimes there's, you know, a whole bunch of stuff and just a few things. So now on to the meal prep.
Okay, so for one of the things on meal prep today, I'm going to make are a few jars of base of the pumpkin spice chai tea and the pumpkin spice coffee latte. Excuse me. And I shared those in a video a few weeks ago, and I will post that video down below. But it's, if you have seen the video, as you can tell, it's a little bit, it can be a little bit time consuming to make these coffees. So if I'm going to make the base part of it and then just put them in jars and put them in my refrigerator, and then all I have to do is just heat up the milk pumpkin mixture, and if I want to, I can put it into the blender and make it kind of frothy, and then just add my coffee to it. And the tea will be completely done. It'll just be a matter of just heating it up and putting it in the blender to make it kind of frothy, and then it's completely done. And this just helps, kind of takes that step away, and then you can just have, I can have it in the morning and I don't have to worry about trying to have time to make it all. So that is what I'm doing now. I'm going to add, so what I did, I'm going to do 3 of the teas and 3 of the coffees. So I just tripled my recipe. So I'm just going to dump it all. Okay, so now that it's all in there, I'm going to whip it up, heat it up on the stove, and then pour it in the jars. And again, I didn't go through all these measurements on all these ingredients because I'll have the PDF and the video listed below. So then I just tripled the recipe is all I did. So however many jars you want to make ahead of time, just double, triple, quadruple, whatever you want for your recipe. So I'm going to go put this on the stovetop, heat it up, and then pour it in my jars. Okay, actually I'm going to go ahead and do the coffee one next. Might as well just heat them up at both at the same time. So this one is going to be the last one was tea. This one's going to be the coffee lattes. Okay, so this one's all done, and I am going to go put it on the stove top. Okay, so here's the tea off the stove. So what I'm going to do is try to do this to where it doesn't spill all the way. And these are 8-ounce jars. This made 4 cups, so I might have a little bit extra. I don't know why, because it should be. We'll see. Actually, no, looks like it'll be perfect. So I will more evenly distribute this amongst them. Okay, and then what I did was I just marked tea on there, so I knew this was the tea one. And now this one is complete, so all I have to do with this one is just heat it up and put it through the blender just to make it a little bit frothy. Okay, and this is the coffee one. I apologize for all the shadows. It is really stormy outside and dark, and I can't get any better lighting than this, so I apologize. And this one, then you would just brew up your 4 ounces of coffee, or however much coffee you want. The recipe calls for 4 ounces. And then you would just heat this up, put it all through a blender, pour this over the coffee, and then you got your latte. Okay guys, so I'm just mixing up a really simple chicken salad that I can have for some lunches this week. So in here, I just have, what size is this? This is a 10-ounce can of just white chicken and water. And I will have to put the points down below or in a little caption because my internet's down right now and I can't figure out the points. So to this chicken, I'm going to add, I just have 1 orange and 1 yellow and 3, yeah, I guess it's 2 yellow and a red sweet pepper, just the mini peppers. And then I'm just going to add some red onion. Give this a little mix. Okay, don't measure a lot of the spices with this, or really anything but with the mayo. So this is just some pickle relish and about 1.5 tablespoons. I like quite a bit, so definitely up to you and your taste. I'm going to add 1 full tablespoon of mayo, fat-free. I'm using the fat-free mayo. Let me show you. And this is 1 for 1 tablespoon. And then I'm going to add some of this horseradish mustard, and I don't measure it. I just put some in there until it looks good. This stuff is really spicy, so if you don't like spicy, I would suggest a different kind of mustard for sure. And then, okay, so then I'm going to add some salt, and just a few grains of that. Okay, and then just some black pepper. And again, I don't measure my spices. I just sprinkle it in there. And I have some garlic powder. Onion powder. And some salt-free seasoning. And then just mix it up and just store it in your refrigerator. And I usually can get about 3 servings out of this, and I'll have it either with crackers, or I'll put it like on a sandwich thin or a bagel thin, or in one of the pocket breads, you know, something like that. So this week I'm going to put it in like a lunchbox type style, like I do sometimes with my meal prep, and then also I will have it later on in the week on like a bagel thin. So I did pick up some bagel thins this week. So there is chicken salad. Okay, so here is what I came up with, and please let me know down below if you like this new style of video for meal prep. I think it'll really help show you why I came up with the things that I did prep for the week, and you know, why sometimes I may have a lot more and why I just have a little bit. But you know, this whole meal prep is to get me going for the week, and you know, so I have you know, just a good positive motivation to eat healthy and get through the week. So this is what I came up with. So of course I have the chicken salad that I showed you guys. So these will be my 2, like what I call kind of lunch boxes. This will be served with crackers, and then I have my cheese and my vegetables, and then I will have a hard-boiled egg with that. And this is the other one. This will have the veggie patty in it that I showed you in my plan, and then the cheese and a hard-boiled egg, of course, for that. And then these are, I just closed all of them up at once so you could see. This is roast red pepper hummus, and then my vegetable things. And this, I just take one of these to work every day during the week, except for these days, of course, because there's already vegetables on there. This is the only prep I had to really do for dinners, and this is some celery, and those are some flowers for my parents for my birthday. There are the coffee bases that I showed you, and my son also drinks these, so I probably won't drink all of them, but I just wanted to have them in the refrigerator. And grapes for lunch and for snacking. And these were just some leftover vegetables that I had. And then I did make up a couple baked sweet potatoes. One of them I'm going to have for lunch today. The other one I'll just have in the refrigerator. It's already done, because sometimes these take a long time to bake, and that way I can just cut one in half and then have it with dinner one day. So this is the meal prep for this week, and again, I hope you like this new style of me showing you my plan and how I came to make all these things. So thank you for watching, and be sure to check out the playlist down below, and you can see all my other meal preps, because I do this every Sunday, and all of my other videos are linked down there below in playlists as well. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.